In my last video, I started a series where I would draw an entire country. This country is Valencia. It's a fake country that I made up in my head. While in the last video I made the city center of the capital, I'm expanding the capital in this video to the west, where I added many interesting things. Let's go. This is the map, and as you can see, there are many interesting things on here. For instance, there's a nature reserve, there's slums. Don't worry, I won't say anything bad about Valencia. The government paid me. Sorry about that, I had a bit of a run-in with the Valencian police, but anyway, there are tons of cool things. There's 2 highways, and then there's also tons of cool neighborhoods, and there's a prison right next to the flood zone, which floods every year during the hurricanes, so enjoy! Anyway, there's also random pockets of wealth inside the slums, even though like 90% of the population is kind of poor, you know? It's a bit of a problem, don't you think? And when I say poor, I mean poor by US standards. They're still pretty rich based on global standards, because they're about akin to the wealth of, like, say, Panama. While it may seem pretty bad, it's not all bad. For instance, there is Gibson Furniture Company, which is headquartered in the neighborhood of Kent. There is also the Museum of Art, and not much else. Anyway, I really like how this map turned out, and I'm planning on adding a southern coastal district along the southern coast just south of this, and it's going to be like the touristy part of the city. Believe it or not, there is actually some history behind this area. So the grid area right there in the North District and the South District, that was an area that was hit by a really strong hurricane and was totally destroyed. So they just built a bunch of apartment blocks, and it's one of the most densely populated places in the entire city. Anyway, please consider subscribing, and tell me any lore suggestions you have in the comments. Just kidding, I don't get comments because I have no viewers. Anyway, please consider subscribing. Wait, I already said that. Goodbye.